Hey, this is Jimmy. Who's this?
Jimmy, this is James Carville.
Hello, Mr. Carville. What can I do for you?
Well, Jimmy, I wanted to call your show and do sort of a postmortem on the election disaster the other night, see how we can use what we learned to help the Democratic Party moving forward.
Okay, well, what do you think happened, Mr. Carville?
Well, personally, I put the blame on CNN, the New York Times, you.
Me?
Yeah, you, me, the Washington Post.
What about Terry McAuliffe?
Oh, well, that's just foolish. Terry's just about the best Democratic candidate you can have. He's already been governor. He's well established with the Clinton machine. What else do you want? And the donors love him. You put Terry in front of a bunch of donors, they jump up and down screaming like rhesus monkeys. We obviously can't blame this loss on that man, so we have to look elsewhere.
I see. Okay, I see.
Bernie, he's another one.
Why Bernie Sanders?
Well, he represents us the far left part of the Democratic coalition.
Yeah, well, at one time, maybe.
Well, we don't change our thinking. So we blame Bernie, Jimmy, for all these far left positions, all this woke nonsense that's unpopular with the base. Medicare for all, they just don't talk to it.
That's simply not true.
Before the police. Are you crazy? Look at that mayoral race in New York City. The African-American police officer trounced his opponent. That shows you where the base is on that one.
Yeah, he was running against a weirdo in a beret who almost got in a fight at his polling place because he insisted on bringing his cat with him. Don't you think that tells us anything?
Oh, boy, do it. And the election of Virginia... and that election of Virginia was hamstrung by all the racist dog whistle critical race theory noise from the Youngkin campaign. They were creating phony baloney issues that Terry kept having to keep dealing with. That's a classic part of the Republican playbook.
Oh, and Democrats don't do that too? Terry McAuliffe's entire campaign seemed to be based around tying his opponent to Trump, complete with that stupid tiki torch stunt.
Well, he is tied to Trump. That's fair game.
He avoided the topic whenever he could. This election wasn't about Trump, but to the Democratic candidate, they tried to make it about Trump. The people didn't want to hear that message.
Well, there was a penumbra of Trump around the whole proceedings.
A penumbra?
Around that Youngkin, penumbra.
What is a penumbra of Trump? Penumbra?
Yeah. The sort of glow around, it surrounds something related to it. A penumbra. It's vague, so you can say that about anything. So, yeah, you're going to be seeing that a lot. A lot of Republicans in 2022 are going to be trying to distance themselves from Trump and talk about the issues, and we ain't going to let them do that. Engaging our opponents on the issues as a losing strategy. Talking about Trump is a winning one.
How can you not see that yesterday proves that wrong?
Penumbra of Trump.
Polls showed that more than critical race theory or Trump or anything else, Virginia voters cared about the economy and showed further that they trusted Youngkin on the economy over the Democrats.
Well, and they just stupid. I mean, we shouldn't have to, Jimmy, we shouldn't have to be pointing out how good the economy's doing.
Oh, no? Sorry, but it seems like that might be the task at hand.
Jimmy, this is why you could never be a Democratic strategist.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And that's because you don't go around explaining nothing to nobody. You put forth the candidate, the donors pay for it, tell people they stupid or dirty and racist if they don't vote for them. That's where we was going for years before. Then Trump came along and solidified that strategy. And we ain't going to change it.
That's a recipe for failure. That's why Democrats never end up doing anything with their majorities.
Oh, all right. Jimmy, you realize how much money I make, the size of the house I live in? All that shows I'm right. Sorry to tell you. Okay, I got to go take my nightly Buddha and ball bath And look at all my gold trinkets people gave me as thank you gifts over the years for all my good advice. Oh, here's a little gold alligator with a top hat from Gary Condit.
I want to let you know, on November 6th, we're going to be in Baltimore. November 11th, we're in Tempe, Arizona. November 12th, we're doing Los Angeles and Studio City. November 19th, Los Angeles and Studio City. And then Thanksgiving weekend in Portland, Oregon. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all those tickets.